Now, all these are going to be done in single player, and these are basically just exploration maps that we're going to do. But the very first thing that we're going to do is a liminal space. And from what my understanding is, there's actually liminal and then curse liminal, so we'll do both of those first. Liminal spaces are, I think the way that Vinny put it is that they're, yeah, turn God mode off. They're just these spaces, like these kind of like abandoned, no other people around, kind of plain, not necessarily like derelict, but they can be areas where you just have this feeling of isolation and uncomfortableness and like and I kind of have dreams that are a lot like these. Haven't had them in a very long time, but there's been a few times, I think more so in my 20s, where it's actually been something like that. As you can see, if you've ever seen like a YouTube video like explaining what the back rooms are, that's kind of like a good way of understanding what you're playing. One thing I like about Garry's mod is that now you can just, you don't have to have this out at all times. You can just basically holster. And yeah, I'll try and see if I can explain or just talk about like anything regarding this, but oh god. Oh. Let's well, I am going to need a crowbar at least. So, I kind of forget. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Not items. Where would the crowbar be? Crowbar would be more appropriate than the knife, but... yeah, for some reason it's not on here. Yeah, we'll just, okay. They're props. They're not actual weapons. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Alright. This is what I wanted. I don't ever remember the, I think this is, I guess this is just for, Garry's mod, but the crouch is really, crouchy. Oh, that's actually kind of neat. I forgot about that. Alright. That's the main reason why I wanted it out. Do have to destroy some stuff. But, yeah, this is basically liminal spaces. It's just, they give you the sense of isolation, abandonedness. Kind of like what I like in some games like, say, Stalker, or things like that, where there's not a lot of things around, but there's, like, the occasional monster here and there. I don't think we'll see that here, but... yeah, and what's really neat about this one in particular is that it doesn't really have much of a theme to it. It's just kind of like, it kind of looks like it's maybe almost a public area. Kind of like maybe like a subway or a mall or something like that. but it's really not clearly defined. Could even be a warehouse, like an abandoned office building or something like that. And yeah, you essentially just explore, see what's here. And it's just, it just is what it is. This is kind of the stuff that, as much as I would love to explore, like, abandoned areas in real life, I'd rather, like, just have them in video games, like, for curiosity's sake. It'd be kind of neat to do stuff like that in real life. It's just... You also kind of... I can go right through that. There is no collision on that at all. You kind of... But, like I said, you kind of don't want to do that, because... You kind of don't want to encounter, like, the random homeless person that might be living there, or the, or maybe the, rabid raccoon that you could get a disease from. I remember downloading some spooky maps mainly for posing. That's what I used to do a lot of the time. I'd make, like, different scenes, or even when I was, like, younger, I used to make, like, the occasional comic here and there. I never saved any of them, but yeah, these kind of maps would be good for, like, things like that, especially since they're kind of undefined. There was Nightmare Church, which had jump scares, and another abandoned metro. I grabbed a whole bunch that kind of seemed like they might be interesting or something like that. You can even hear, like, the faint music in the background, too. It's kind of ominous ambience. Like, probably a good example of something like this that's actually in a game would probably be something like Fear, where you're, like, traversing a lot of different office buildings, or you, like, crash into the side of, like, an unfinished construction area. It's like a weird sort of vibe with, like, the Source engine in particular, where it just gives off this really, like, odd sense. Like, the Source engine in particular has, like, I'm surprised there hasn't been, like, more horror games that, have been released under Source, but I don't know, maybe because of how more accessible Unity is, that's probably why it's the go-to for something like that. I don't know how deep this goes. It goes kind of deep. I don't know, but these kind of things are, like, neat. And it's not necessarily horror. But it's more it is kind of, like, tense and, like I said, uncomfortable. I need a thesaurus. Because it's all these different undefined spaces that could really be anything, but you don't really know what it is, and you don't really know what you're going to encounter. Now, I think there's might be another... The other one that I have might, like, add a little bit more to it, so we're going to check that out in a second. Just not exactly sure how much of this I've gotten to yet. It is actually really neat just exploring these, though. I really like the lighting in the Source engine a lot. I should probably use some of these to make some dream scenes with. Especially since with Garry's mod you can just go like this. Hey, awesome. And thanks for the 6 months. I think we've probably explored almost everything that's here. So we'll check out the cursed map in a second. Yeah, I think I might have been everywhere. And again, I have a bunch of these, so I should have enough to fill at least 2 hours worth. We might even go over that if I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I think we've been everywhere in here. Yep. This door's still closed. Have we been in here? Oh, you can actually open these. These... I wonder if this was intentional. Those are quite high for toilet seats. And I mean, I guess these are kind of supposed to be urinals as well, but, yeah, it's a little odd. I actually really like the lighting in here. It's like a really, really good angle. Nothing. No poo. I don't know why I looked in there. We'll get the one in a second that's, or at some point that's, something out of a dream that I actually did have. And I made sure to at least download it. Alright, yeah, so I think I've explored everything, at least in here. So let's see what the cursed map actually entails. Okay, this one is already predefined. I can't switch to anything. Click on drawing at the top of the screen. Oh, well, I can't do that at the moment. Huh. I kind of wish I would have turned those off sooner. Now it's unlocked. I heard footsteps. Oh god, froze a little bit. Hi G-Man. Okay, I died. So that's not a good idea to approach them because you just die. Anyone in here this time around? Oh god. Oh. Well, this is unexpected. Instead of killing me, he teleported me this time. Can't go this way. I wonder if he added this part, because I didn't find this before. The end? Oh. Hey, can you get me out of here? There we go. Feel like I spawned in a slightly different area. So it's not too much different. It's mostly just, goats. Jeep. Okay, I'm not sure if that was movement or something else entirely. Can I even get out of here? I don't think I can. Alright, I guess that might be it for the cursed one, too. That's probably just it. There is a door right here. Oh god. Okay, I guess that wasn't it. Hmm. It is unsettling. I haven't been here before. I don't know if that was the thing that just randomly killed me before that's flashing the lights. Oh god. Don't kill me, please. I think he disappeared. Bye. These are just, all empty. I have to keep my eye on him. What the hell was that? Oh, shit! No, go away. Oh, he got the fuck out of Dodge. Oh, God. Okay, he's going that way. I think all of these rooms are probably just abandoned. They all seem to be coming in here for some reason, too. Oh, that one disappeared, alright. He got closer. What? Hey, oh. I was going to share my food with it. Nope. No, go away. I need to check the rest of these rooms. Oh, God. Hang on. Ugh. Excuse me. This oddly enough reminds me of the Mormon church I was in one time. Yeah, I think I explained that before, Oh, shit. Oof. Damn. There was a, there was a new church that had been built in Philadelphia, and apparently they don't let the public actually go into it. It's not like Catholic churches where anyone can come in, but it's a lot more elaborate, which is the main reason why. And yeah, that room in particular reminds me a little of their baptism room, which is quite interesting. It's probably it felt like one of the richest places that I've ever actually been in. And I'm not quite sure how to feel about that. It was very beautiful and extravagant, and at the same... Fuck! Damn G-men. It also made me quite uncomfortable being there, but in general, I kind of get uncomfortable when I'm in any sort of cathedral nowadays. I never used to, because, you know, I've mentioned before, I grew up Roman Catholic, but I don't know, it's just, it's been something about them, like, for the past 15 years or so. Where I get a very unpleasant feeling whenever, oh, I found my way back here. Very unpleasant feeling whenever I enter one now. Oh, Roman, you're Catholic? You know, that could sound completely different. I don't know why I randomly thought of it, but if you said, I'll Roman your candle, that would sound incredibly kinky. This is kind of... looks like a call center. It is quite eerie when it's a room that you would expect there'd be like a shit ton of people in, and there's just no one. It's like when you're in there after hours. Would be kind of neat to explore a mall in the middle of the night. I guess I could be like a mall cop or something. But at the same time, I'd be afraid of getting stabbed by a robber, so I'm not quite sure about that. Oh, hey, Looney. All the doors are locked. This is just... yeah, this is backwards. Are these doors still locked? Not anymore. There's like a few areas that I still haven't found yet. I don't think. Although I think I did kind of explore them quite a bit. Yeah, I think we could probably move on. I think I saw all there is to see. Alright. Alright, let's do something a little... I have no idea how this one's going to be. Let's do something a little familiar, though. Or not. Well, this is the scariest thing to see if you're in Garry's mod. Nothing but error messages. So are we gonna... is that just the start? The room start? I hope that's the case. Oh, that's a dog. This is the area where you just fight Bowser. We got here already? Shit. Oh. Yep, more error. Not really sure if there's any, like, special things about this. It might just be another exploration map. I think one time for the month of horrors, I might play Luigi's Mansion. If they re-release it on Switch, I could do it. Oh, hey. It's the Mario 64 piano. Apparently I take screenshots in this mode. Every time I throw an item. Hang on. Well, take screenshots F5, but can't I turn this off from not having anything? I guess it's just... I guess this is... This mode in particular, I can't change that, because it's, Oh god. Maybe we should move on. Oh, hi there. Yeah, that's why, because there's, Alright, that makes sense. I'm holding a camera, so naturally I'm taking pictures. Alright, let's move on to a different map, because this one's missing a lot of materials. I actually think I read that there was a bit of a warning to that. Here we are. This was the one that kind of reminds me of a dream I had, so let's go to this. I don't know how long this one's going to be, though. Okay, the fog definitely sets the mood. This might not be a long one. But yeah, there's a... Oh yeah, this is not long at all. It's literally just repeating. Oh yeah, hold on. Minecraftify. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, how do I turn off there? There. I thought this map would be a little bit longer, but let me just look here for a second. Oh, you can turn off the HUD. Oh god. Ugh. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm sneezing so much. Here, there we are. That works. But yeah, there was a dream that I had a long time ago that was that I still remember to this day for some reason. It's way more disgusting than this. This is literally just an infinite amount of toilets. And I know exactly how they're pulling this off, so. But essentially, it was a weird dream that I had, that I even looked up the meaning to. It was, like, a building that was a lot like this. The toilets weren't in stalls, they were just kind of there, on the walls. And it felt like I really had to go to the bathroom. But I didn't want to go to the one that looked like it was used, and a lot of them either looked broken or incredibly disgusting. So, what felt like hours, I was just looking for one that was actually usable. And I was also kind of caring, because there was other people looking for them too. Like, people whose, like, face I couldn't really, like, recognize or anything like that. So that was making it embarrassing as well. And I just couldn't find one. And that was pretty much the entire dream. And I kind of forget what I looked it up, and apparently a lot of people have had that dream before. And I think it has something to do with your subconscious, where I don't remember exactly what the meaning, what they said the meaning of it was. Sometimes it could be complete bullshit what they think the meaning actually is of it. Sometimes it's just literally something in your subconscious that has no deeper meaning. It's just what it decides to display to you at the time, but not really what you're thinking. I think it just had something to do with you're having trouble discovering, like, what you want to do in life or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, for a dream that I don't really want to remember, that I think was the most vivid one that I do remember. The only other one that I actually can still... There's 2 others that I can still recall to this day. 3 others now that I'm thinking about it. One was a dream where I was being chased by Michael Myers in a mansion. I was with, like, a whole bunch of other people that I couldn't really recognize again. And then we were in the mansion exploring it, and then all of a sudden, like, Michael Myers comes, like, out of the rafters. I could tell that it was him because of his mask. Stabbed someone out of the corner of my eye. So then me and this one lady that I'm, like, running out of the mansion from, like, as soon as we get to the door to go to the outside, that's when I woke up. And that was scary as shit, but it was probably one of the coolest dreams that I ever had, because immediately when I woke up, and it scared the shit out of me, but then I thought about it, and I was like, that was the coolest dream I've ever had. And then there's a couple others that I remember that aren't very long. One was actually really terrifying. It's probably the most terrifying dream that I ever had. Was I woke up in this dungeon and there was a bunch of I was, like, chained to the wall. There was a bunch of skeletons. I had this dream when I was in my early teens, by the way. And there was a bunch of these, like, dead bodies, not dead bodies, but they were all skeletons that were all on the floor. It was, like, very dark, could barely see anything. Scared out of my mind, and then all of a sudden there's just this giant spear that pierces me through the chest. And I felt it. And I didn't wake up until about 10 seconds after that spear went through my chest. So you can tell how vivid that was and how much that at least my mind thought it felt like. The only other one that I can recall that I had when I was even younger, like at least below the age of 10. It was just basically a vampire came out of my closet and then I died. That one's not as special. He didn't bite me, he just looked at me, and then I just fell over on my bed and died, and then I woke up. So those are the most vivid dreams that I think I ever had. Okay, let's go to another one. Liminal Mall. I was talking about a mall earlier, so let's see how this one is. Then we'll go to... I'll look at some of the other ones that I have and see if I can find a straight-up horror map. Oh yeah, like, weapons. Let's get the crowbar out again. Just in case we need it. Oh yeah, can we change our player model? Because it may actually end up changing how we look. Let's see, where would that be? Utilities... I'm actually hearing breathing noises. Alright, I don't really know where it would be, so... Never mind. Maybe it's in NPCs up here? Nah. Nah, I don't know how to change it. It's not a big deal. This is a little more unsettling than the other one is, only because the lighting is like kind of a yellowish tint. Also, there's more ambience. Oh. Okay, then. I don't know if I downloaded one that's kind of like a subway, but that one would actually legitimately terrify me. This is kind of... I was expecting the architect to be here. Let's see what's behind his door, then. There's actual furniture in these rooms. It's just the one room, though. Surprisingly enough, there's only one room. Sounds like rain. Keep the doors open for now, just to get my bearings on where I am, because we might loop around. Yep, that's definitely rain. Oh, we managed to find ourselves outside. I'm a little surprised I found this so fast. Let's see, I wonder if we can go outside of the gate. Nah, can't go out of the gate. Alright, fortunately there's a lot more that we can explore. I never really had too many problems with forest areas. I think it's just because I don't typically go into forests, much less by myself. Dr. Breen's private reserve. Alright, here's the cubicles again. Someone broke apart that computer. Again, I don't really expect these to be, like, jump scary or anything like that. It's more so just an uncomfortable experience. Especially that. That is a fire hazard. A fire alarm that's hung on the ceiling and probably doesn't work. It is always unsettling to see, like, a long hallway like this and not expect to see the twins from The Shining on the other end. I'm not sure if that was on purpose. I'm hearing, like, these very slight noises. You hear that? I just realized the ceiling's padded. You know what this reminds me of a little bit is SCP. I don't remember the number, I just know that it's called the Architect. Speaking of the Architect. Wait. What? Okay, that's a little freaky. Did I turn myself around somehow? Maybe that's just because of the map. And it kind of, like, builds every... Huh. It kind of, like, just keeps constantly building things beyond, like, the barriers of the interior. Even though it doesn't reflect that on the outside. Really, really neat SCP, by the way. That actually made my heart sink a little. Hi, Brian. Cold Case, the true horror. Anyway, I hope you're doing well today. Huh. Can I actually go through here? I can. Hang on. Closing down early. Nice. Yeah, I'm still enjoying mid to end of my vacation. I still have a couple more days off after this. Can I actually get in here? Let's see. Can I move this? I don't know if I can actually get this all the way. Hold on. Chair might be better. Oh, shit. There we go. Holy shit, there's actually something back here. Did he pull it off well? Some of them pull it off so well that it actually does get a little scary. I am very surprised there's something on the other end of this. Huh. Kinda glad I didn't start with this one. This is more interesting than the other liminal space. Clearly tricking for treats. Oh god. Alright, I'm good. My god, why am I sneezing so much? Oh. Is it just me, or did my frame rate shoot down a little bit? Okay, please get in. There. Well, that's not good. Also, I like that this is called Liminal Mall. There hasn't really been anything mall-related that I've seen yet. Just the clock. Like I said, you're never really sure if something's actually going to happen or not. At least the first time you experience it, anyway. And you know what? I completely forgot to check. Are all of my settings at max? You know, it's 1920 by 1080 native. You need the most immersive experience, after all. Keep that disabled. You know, I can keep that on because I haven't noticed the motion blur at all. I was gonna say, did it just crash? Yeah, everything's here. I didn't realize it must have cloud saved some of my settings. Can't interact with that at all. This is a very big map. I like it. I don't like this, though. Shit. I don't want to go down there. What the fuck is that? I think that's a texture bug. And it actually works pretty well. I want to get off the tracks, though. I want to get off the tracks. I don't like being in this subway. Okay. I guess to keep things interesting, we'll go down there, but it'll be interesting for you, it'll be hell for me. This is... Remember that thing that I played called Rock Gut? Where I went down what was essentially a subway tunnel? Yeah, this is it, and it's... I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that it's going and then it hit an invisible wall. I was kind of hoping I'd hit an invisible wall. The fuck? See, I can still go. It's weird. There we are. I hit the, Yeah, it won't let me go now. Good. I didn't want to find out if I was gonna get hit by a train car or something like that. We're gonna get out of here as fast as possible. I'm not going the other way. It's probably the same thing anyway. Fuck it. Although this... Fuck. You have to try. Oh, I already see something down there anyway. Oh, fucking hell. It, like, stopped for a second. Alright, yeah, this... We can't do anything over here. Alright, so you actually got to see me get incredibly uncomfortable for a second there. Can I actually get out of here, though? I might need to no-clip out of here. No, we're good. Not checking the other tunnel. Oh, alright, so I've been here already. We'll just go this way again because I know that there's some more spots. By the way, if you want to try any of these out yourself, I found these all on the Gmod workshop. So they shouldn't be too hard to find. I felt that that was the best way to approach it instead of, like, actually looking online for some of them, because, you can't really post porn on the, workshop, so there's nothing that can get me banned. Maybe copyrighted music, but I don't even think you can put that on the workshop. There we are. I'm not very good at crouch jumping. Okay, so we went that way before. Let's go this way. They're all painted on. I would say that this actually is kind of accurate. This is more like the back rooms of a mall, not an actual mall. Like the interior where you see a bunch of stores and shit. I think I might have reached the end of this. Because it just got led back to the subway tunnel. So we may in fact be done. I guess I should check this out though. I don't really want to. Well, let's try it. Kind of seems like there's something that's actually on the other end of this, but I could be wrong. I don't hear anything. I don't like this. We're at the end of it, though. This almost feels like the parking garage. Oh yeah, there's something that's hogging a lot of the, my frame rate's dropping. Not the stream, the in-game, the frame rate's kind of dropping a little bit. Maybe it's the strobe effect that's doing that? On the lights? This is a little uncomfortable. The lighting in here is just a little unsettling. Yeah, my frames are fine now since they stopped pulsating. Can't do anything with this. Oh, no, never mind. There it goes again. Sometimes this happens if my computer's starting to overheat, but no, it's, it would be doing it, like, it wouldn't be doing it on, like, specific segments, so this has more to do with the game. Oh, it's because I entered a new room, alright. That was actually kind of cool. I am wholly expecting to just randomly hear footsteps. This is a really long staircase. We'll leave the door open. Oh. Oh, okay. I think this is where I pretty much started. Alright, yeah. I think we're actually done with this map at this point.